For the life of me, I can't understand why anybody would use a debit card. They're completely useless, they offer no benefits, and for that reason I have two credit cards that I use daily, and one that I simply will never use again. The first card that I use daily is the Apple Card, and for some reason, I don't understand why, this card gets a lot of hate. It has some great perks, and Apple makes everything extremely simple. From when you first sign up for the card until you make your first purchase, and then you pay that purchase off. For starters, when you go to sign up for the Apple Card, it lets you know if you're approved with no impact to your credit score. That means if you're unsure if applying for it is gonna hurt you if you get denied, it won't. The next thing is the fees. Credit card companies make a huge amount of profit charging their customers things like late fees, foreign transaction fees, and annual fees. Credit card companies make so much in late fees alone that the government is trying to change how much a credit card company can charge their clients each month. With the Apple Card, that's simply not an issue because the Apple Card doesn't have any fees at all. Now, while it's not recommended to be late on your monthly payments, there are no upfront fees if you don't pay it on time. The reason being is because they just add interest to your balance. I can see that being a huge benefit to some people, especially if they're caught in a pinch at the end of the month. And with their reward system, the Apple Card doesn't make anything confusing. On things like points per dollar, cents per miles, or miles per chickens, they have an extremely simple cashback system. You earn 1% on all purchases. You get an extra 1% if you use your Apple Pay. It doesn't matter where you use it. And what Apple Pay is if you use your phone to pay instead of using the physical card, you get an extra 1% on top of the percent you already get for all purchases. That's a total of 2%. And add another percent on top of that if you buy directly from Apple or other merchants that they work with. That's a total of 3% on your purchases. Now the best part, and why this card is one of my daily drivers, is that the rewards are given to you the very next day after your purchase. You don't have to wait a week, you don't have to wait a month, you just have to wait for the balance to clear, and the very next day you get your cash back. That's way better than some other cards that give you 1% when you spend and 1% when you pay. You want to make sure that you pay your credit cards off every month. You never want to get caught in the trap of paying interest to your credit cards because that means that you're spending more money on interest than you did on the actual physical thing that you bought. But one of the added benefits of having the Apple Card is that the card physically shows you the estimate of interest that you're going to pay based on what you plan on paying each month. Another exciting thing is that the card is all metal. It has no numbers on it for an added layer of protection. But the most important reason that it's my daily driver, it's just how simple it is to use. Now my next daily driver is the American Express Gold Card. It's actually not a credit card, it's a charge card. But the reason that I like it is because the amount of points that you earn per purchase. It allows you to earn membership reward points on all purchases, which can be redeemed on things like travel, gift cards, merchandise, and statement credits. They offer 1 point per dollar on all purchases, and they offer 4 times the points on grocery purchases, on up to $25,000 per year. And with the price of eggs right now, that $25,000 should be very easy to hit. They offer 4 times the points on eating out, and at the time of this video, new cardholders earn up to 60,000 points over the span of 6 months when they spend $4,000 or more. The next benefit of this card is the travel benefits. They offer 3 times the points on all flights booked directly through airlines or American Express Travel. They also offer a $100 airline fee credit. It gives you access to their hotel collection, and the best thing about traveling is that they don't have any foreign transaction fees. It's almost like they had travelers in mind for this card, which actually segues into my next point. As a card holder, I get access to Global Lounge Collection, which includes over 1,200 airport lounges worldwide. Now, while the card does have a hefty $250 annual fee, it easily pays for itself with all the credits that they offer each month. It offers a yearly $120 dining credit that can be used on places like the Cheesecake Factory and Grubhub. So not only does it pretty much give you $10 a month on dining, but anything you spend past that $10, you get 4 times the points on. On top of the dining credit, you also get $120 in Uber credits. So that's another $10 each month. And remember, anything that you spend past that $10, you earn 4 times the points on. So on top of the combined $240 you get in credits each year, you also get a $100 credit to spend on hotels in the hotel collection available through the American Express website. So yes, there's an annual fee of $250, but you get $340 back in credits. That's not half bad. Now for the card that I don't use. It's the Chase Freedom. The reason that I really don't use it is because it's really a beginner card. It's one of the first credit cards that I ever signed up for. Plus, it no longer exists. It was replaced with the Chase Freedom Flex. It was extremely complicated with their reward system, and you had to go in and activate it every 3 months or so. It wasn't very user-friendly, and the rewards, quite honestly, weren't that good. I actually replaced that card with the Chase Freedom Unlimited, but that's for a different video.